Ass.
And
It's
we're
broken.
back
With a
after that
snap
commercial
of my
break. Thank you,
finger.
everyone, for returning.
Half of all
Yes,
asses.
we're not talking about
Removed
asses
from
right
the
now. We're
universe.
done. We're
What?
done. We're done with that bit. We're back online. We're
Are we?
live. We're filming.
Yeah, what was the last thing?
Sam said he was gonna give Blaze. He was gonna give Blaze a spotlight and then back up whatever he said on the camera.
Yeah, so, when
And-
Blaze says no shit, Sam's immediate response is like, look, I don't believe for a second that you and everyone else here just wants to hurt people, right? You're not psychopaths. You're protecting your own. And that's any community that feels infringed upon is going to do that. But right now, you have an opportunity to tell people what you're dealing with, what the people that you're protecting are dealing with. And you know for a fact, even if other people were censoring you, I'm on West Eden Live, and I am who I am. I can spread that message further. If you want to say something to people right now without them just coming down on you because they're afraid, coming down because they don't understand, this is your best opportunity. So I don't think you're gonna spout some bullshit that'll just get me in trouble. I think you're gonna do what is best for you and your people. So yeah, whatever you say, I will back, because that's what I believe.
Holy fucking shit. Done deal then, Celerity. Lilith, what was your reaction to all this?
Was just looking at Sam a bit like skeptically,
Scum.
but just letting him say his piece.
Sam was running these criminal scum. So much for a noble warrior of justice. Oh, yeah.
No, I didn't say all that.
That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, Sam will essentially call one of the drones over and just be like, "All right, go for it."
Blaze just kind of looks at you, nervously looks into the camera, looks back at you, looks into the camera. Like, yo, Halcyon City. Shit. I'm Blaze, and I'm a Scorcher. It doesn't mean I'm one of the criminals that just run around fucking shit up, but, you know, I'm still a Scorcher nonetheless. We're not a gang. We're not a bunch of criminals. We're not a bunch of secret society infiltrators. We're people. We're a community. We're families. I mean, look around. We're families. And we just want to stay safe. We're tired of people, attacking us, sending heroes down to our apartments just to beat the shit out of us. Then when we retaliate, when people get burned for stepping into our turf, we're the villains. We're just trying to get by. And we're pissed. I'm pissed that I have to watch the kids that I live across the street from get beat up by angry mobs. Or assaulted by heroes. And it's not a threat. But you can only poke us so much. Thank you, or whatever. And he just kind of slides it over his Celerity.
All right.
This message approved by Celerity.
I was really tempted to do that.
Sam jumps around the camera and goes, "That's right!"
I feel like
This message is sponsored by Celerity.
there were 3 different things I told myself not to do. This message sponsored by Celerity. Jumping in and being like, "Yeah, I agree." The other one was, "Yeah, we're all Scorchers."
No, don't say that. Oh
Sam's like, "Yeah, Wildcards are Scorchers too."
Oh God, no.
Yeah, Sam just abides by what he said. Just steps in and is like, and I support them all the way. Every community has got to be able to feel safe, not just in their own territory, but as a city. We have failed spectacularly in a lot of different ways in helping every community feel integrated, having everyone be able to speak with their own voice. And as far as I'm concerned, people's powers are their voice. It's part of them. You can't prejudge someone for who they are. Maybe what they do, but plenty of people here aren't doing anything except trying to find somewhere to be. To just exist. To be themselves. So, I support everything you just said. And, maybe, everyone can try and see each other more as just people. That'd be great, right?
The director of West Eden Live is just watching. He's like, "What the fuck is going on in this? I'm done sending drones to the slums. Fuck this."
And he'll like give away like his normal like celerity 2-finger salute thing to the camera. And so essentially a sign like, "Okay, fuck off now."
And the drone's like, "Hey, Fetty Wap," and flies away.
Yeah. And he just turns to Blaze, but like, I don't know if it'll help immediately, but hopefully it gets some people off your back.
You know, maybe I judged you too quickly.
Now, I think we both know people judge all the time. It's just about the actions they take afterward that matter, right?
Yeah.
And Sam will just hold his hand out.
And Blaze like more happily shakes it, and really happily shakes your hand. Well, we've got a community to protect, so if you'd see yourself out. And he watches, he just turns to the side, and he just disappears. As though he just walked out of existence.
Did he do like a smoke transport, or is it like...
No, there's no effect, he just disappears, he just fades out of existence.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. He's a pyro, but like, a lot of them have like secondary little powers and such. But yeah, you can't tell if he like walked through like a portal, or if he turned invisible, or what. He's just gone.
Yeah. Sam will give a quick wave to everyone else who I imagine was still assembled, and then just start heading for the door after giving Lilith a quick nod like, yeah, we should probably use the goodwill we have before we don't have it anymore.
Alright, let's go. So I will say, Sam, as much as a lot of those points were valid, there were some that weren't so valid.
Like what?
The idea that this is their territory.
It's not about being their territory, it's their community. The community can move around, right? But they've all started living here. Doesn't mean they own it, but it does mean that when someone comes in that's an outsider, they get hesitant, especially when people from outside caused them problems before.
That's all well and good, but they kind of are acting like they own this place.
They live here.
I don't know, I think of it as kind of like a superheated homeowners association.
Like, the character was like, we want to talk to the landlord, and the landlord shows up and he's just a walking volcano. Oh yeah, those Scorchers, good kids, those good kids.
I mean, okay, think of it this way. The mutant ghettos weren't always the mutant ghettos, right?
Yes, they weren't.
But a lot of mutants still move there, like, by choice.
Yeah, I realize that, and it's... Frankly, I'm not really a big fan of, like, all this segregation, I guess, of the city.
Sure, I mean, neither am I, and I imagine neither are they, but there's...
Well, didn't you just say that they did it willingly?
Yeah, but there's a difference between... Okay, so the reason that people move into the mutant ghettos today, they're not forced into it, right? But they move there because it's a community that won't judge them, and won't attack them just on a whim because of how they look. It's the same thing with that apartment complex. It's a lot of people with pyrokinetic powers moving in and living together, I imagine, because a lot of them have dealt with problems with people and their powers. Like, maybe when they were younger, they lost control of something, and something set on fire, and then everyone looked at them as this super dangerous threat that would never find any peace, but now they're living around people that understand it.
Well, yes, of course. But that's just reinforcing the problem, though. By them all living in one area and not interacting with the other parts of the city, that's just reinforcing their isolation, isn't it?
To a degree, but okay, so Odie's a Westie, right? He's mutant representation on West Eden Live, which up until recently wasn't really a thing. The goal isn't to just force them to live anywhere else, right? They can't. They want to have a community that understands them because most of them don't. Most other people, I should say, most other communities. The goal, ideally, is to make it so everyone understands everyone, but until they do, communities like this are gonna form. And so you can't just displace them, right? You can't just break them up, because then they're gonna want to unify even more because they're being targeted. You have to try and change the city at large, which is what I do. It's what Odie does, is an attempt to make people understand that these people are just people. Until they do, these communities are the safest places for them to converge.
Well, okay. Then what exactly are we doing to do that?
Well, right now, just trying to avoid
From what I'm seeing, all we're doing is talking. We aren't actually doing anything.
Well, there's the difference between you and me. Talking is very much doing something, depending on who says what and who is saying it, right? Blaze wasn't talking. He was going to do. And I think a lot of Scorchers want to do because they think talking isn't doing anything because people aren't listening to them. What we did just now was give him a voice he didn't have because people weren't respecting him, weren't listening to him. Giving someone a voice when they couldn't speak before is just as valuable as going out and, I don't know, putting up signs or whatever. You know, I don't really have a good equal correlation here, but the point is that what we can do is give them a way to outreach to other people, to have them see that they're people, as opposed to potentially this firestorm thing that that Mason just posted through is their way of acting to try and get what they want, which is just going to make people other them more. Giving them a way to communicate to everyone else without putting themselves, putting a target on themselves, that's doing something.
Okay. But is all of this talking giving results?
I mean,
has it gotten anything done? Has there been any progress after that?
I mean, did you not see the progress we just had? Blaze came up to us, in fact all of them were coming up to us pretty aggressively. They assumed we meant ill. And when Blaze came up to us, they were threatening us, and he was more than willing to start a fight. You saw the way he was standing. He was ready for a fight. By the end of that conversation, we shook hands. He was much happier, and he, as kind of a leader in that community, is going to talk to other people, maybe help them come back from a more aggressive point. Conversation and maybe some understanding between communities is the best way we can avoid more people getting hurt.
I definitely agree with that, but what happens when people just can't do that? What happens when there are groups of people who just don't come together and agree like that? What are we supposed to do then? Because that is absolutely what's going to happen. I mean, you know your father and the people who are like him. Do you think they're going to compromise?
Well, no, but the goal isn't to get every single person to think the way we do. The goal is to make the majority understand that everyone is someone, right? Sure, there are always going to be Nathan Carters out there. There are always going to be Deuces out there. The people that enjoy this chaos, enjoy hatred, or enjoy being able to pick apart other people just for what they do or how they look or whatever. But when those pop up, we do what we did with Nathan. We smack him back down like a whack-a-mole. We can't control...
Well, that definitely just seems like it's a revolving door problem, then. It's never going to get solved.
Well...
Which is, honestly, feels pretty frustrating.
Sure, it does. But, I mean, I don't think there'll ever be a time that Halcyon won't need heroes, right? There'll always be something going wrong. I don't think when I put a bad guy in jail that was like, had a death beam shooting down like 8th Avenue, that I'm never going to see a death beam again, right? But the point isn't to stop all villains or stop all crime. It's to protect the people that are going to get hurt in that one. I don't want to stop all prejudice. I just want to make sure that the families in those apartments aren't getting caught up in the next big prejudice.
Yeah, and I get that. Just wish there was a way for us to like actually solve the bigger problems and keep them solved rather than just putting out fires as they spread.
Aha.
God.
You
Well-
fucking dick. I hate you.
think of it this way. Sure, we won't be able to stop every problem ever, right? We're not that macro. But maybe by stopping this from becoming a problem when we do, we might stop the next 5 problems that might have happened as a result of it, right? Saving a couple lives today could save 50 lives tomorrow. We don't know. The best thing we can do is save the life that's right in front of us, and then, take the next minute as it comes.
Yeah, I guess.
As well as Sam continue their philosophical deep dive, we jump over to Six and Audrey, who have reported to Arcane Alley. I'm assuming in new disguises, right?
Yeah. Six looks like a tall dude with no mutations. Hispanic, of course. Just make himself look not like him. It's the easiest way to put it. He feels uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Audrey. Audrey is going. She has a more like kind of a russet brown hair, a lot shorter. Facial features, they're different. I don't know how to fucking specifically describe that shit. Still white because she's not touching that fucking.
I was like, I could. No. Someone warned me about this. I shouldn't do this. Missy told me I shouldn't do this.
And she still does have the freckles, but now instead of gold, it's kind of like a mixture of frost and embers.
Okay, yeah. So you guys report in, and as you're kind of just following leads and whatnot, you find a little Scorchers hub. It looks kind of like an outside kind of fair and whatnot. And you see people with their Scorchers like armbands and bandanas and masks and stuff, walking around just doing their thing. And you see there's one lady who's definitely like kind of a ringmaster. She's got like the big hat on and like the fancy suit, and she's just like shooting her fingers in the air and like firing off flames. Like, come one, come all, everyone. We are all Scorchers here, and we are all going to survive the burn.
I'm gonna let Audrey lead on this one because I don't think my stats will allow me to talk.
According to your stats, you have a bolted shut mouth.
I'm gonna be behind him, looking like the big tough dude I am.
Okay. What are my labels like, anyways? Ooh.
Oh,
Are you also
don't
bad
make
talking?
that sound. That's not good.
I'm starting to think we divided this team up poorly.
I feel like it.
So far, it's been going good. We'll keep it going.
Well, I have a Freak of +3 and a Mundane of -2, so.
Oh, you too?
Yeah! Twinsies! Oh my gosh!
God, these fucking freaks of nature over here. But
Yeah, my man. I
you
was
see
like a
the-
normal, average Hispanic male.
You're a fucking mutant freak hiding. But yeah, you guys see this the ringmaster, who is definitely hotshot. She matches every description.
I'm just gonna. I feel like we should just go in and just blend with the crowd and see what we can learn.
You say what she was saying?
She was just basically like calling people forth and saying like we're all Scorchers here, and she's actually been handing out little Scorcher merch to everyone, bandanas and caps.
Merchandise.
Scorcher cereal, Scorcher, Scorcher t-shirts, Scorcher bobbleheads.
Scorcher tennis shoes, Scorcher backpacks. Come get your Scorcher sunglasses. Scorcher home and auto insurance.
Yeah. Oh no, she's a hot capitalist.
So Audrey, you. So this is the Scorchers.
I am a Scorcher. We are Scorchers. Are you two Pyros by chance?
Yes.
Mostly.
Mostly. Don't worry, child. Everyone in the Scorchers has either just fire or some secondary thing, or they use fire in a special way. There are kids who do explosions, kids who bend the wind and flames, kids who summon up volcanic eruptions. What matters is that you bring the heat and the fire burns in you. So show me your abilities.
And so what Audrey's doing is she is using Thermalas's ability over temperature. And she holds out two hands, and in one she creates kind of like a burst of flame, and in the other one she creates kind of like a kind of
like a flurry.
Like a flurry. Just like I call myself a vortex.
Vortex.
I know that if I wanted, I could just do the ice, hide the flame, but
hey, there is no need for you to hide the fire that's inside of you. We here in the Scorchers, we believe in being our truest selves. Always. We burn bright and we burn real. That's what's important. Never try to hide it. And you, sir, please, show me your might.
Cool. Instead of using fire like I normally does, because I feel like it's too easy, Sis is just gonna breathe fire like a dragon.
Please, what is your name, young man?
Most people call me. His name is horrible. Cause I have to think of a name because I wasn't thinking I had to come up with a fire-based name.
You shapeshift.
You literally just breathe a dragon. You really just breathe fire. Just choose something that breathes fire.
People just call me Dragon Breath. It's not the greatest.
But it's yours. And hey, we can always change your names. So, Vortex.
What is your name? My name is Ashi. No.
What is your real name? She's giving very Magneto vibes, honestly. But yeah. She's like, wow. Dragon Breath, Vortex. I'm glad that you're here. The Scorchers are a community. I know you've seen on the news that we've been being attacked. Pyros across the city. It doesn't matter if we just have pyrokinesis or that and something else. We're a target. But we don't have to stand for that. We're a community. We are the most common power in Halcyon City, in the world. We will show the world who we are.
Who fire order?
Say that again.
Sorry, I don't know what. No, it was just me being stupid.
Who fire order? Shut up. Yeah.
But how? I know we're common, but there's still so many of people against us.
That's why we stand strong together. An unquenchable, unstoppable flame. Something that lights out the sky in the night, like the sun is rising again. Hundreds, thousands of pyros across the city, screaming as one, shooting our powers into the air. A convergence of flame. It'd be beautiful.
I'm trying so hard not to say something stupid.
How long do I have to spit for?
But I gotta breathe at some point, you know? Is it okay if we
Let
we
out
doing
all
this in
those
like,
emotions inside of you.
can we like trade off or?
Can I text someone out?
There are other people like me, so we just tag in and out, like take a breath, 5 minutes.
Nope, hold hold that note. Hold that note like
mean,
Mary J. Blige,
look,
bitch.
Look, when you're in fucking like, let me tell you, when you're in fucking like band and shit, you hold that note.
Hold that fucking note. Like your life.
You hold the fucking note.
But yeah, so
It's like, wow, this is a whole note that I have to sustain over like 50 measures. Yup, do it, bitch.
yeah. Come on, get to work. And take your breath now because you're not gonna get to again.
Work on that cardio.
Yeah.
But yeah, how do you guys respond as she's talking about this massive flame that will overcome the sky, like the sun is rising in the night?
When you were saying that, I was thinking, shine bright like a diamond.
That sounds beautiful.
It will be. An act of protest. Show that we are here. We're not going anywhere. We're beautiful. We're powerful.
Cover girl.
Shut up. It's like, fire isn't just for destruction. It's life.
And I mean, you said this was the Scorchers, and like, I mean, I came here because this was the closest I could find, but I heard about other groups also calling themselves the Scorchers. Are they all,
Like
you
I
all
said,
connected, or?
we are all Scorchers. Some of us walk a different path and what that means, but we're all united by one thing. Who we are.
We're hot.
We're hot. We're hot as fuck. We're the sexiest bitches alive in Halcyon.
Audrey, let's tell us that. I mean, it's not wrong.
No, they're not wrong. We
I
are
don't know,
hot.
maybe she's making sense.
I don't know, guys. I think Hotshot's got a good point.
I don't know.
And
Maybe,
I like Scorchers,
maybe
yeah.
this is what I need. Maybe I need
Yeah.
to change my
Also-
identity and join the
Also, the
cult.
funny thing is, like, Audrey and Six, when we were first talking about, like, oh yeah, pyros could be, like, discriminated against, it's like, oh yeah, Audrey and Six came to the conversation because they both are pyrokinetics, and to some extent. And now they're here with the fucking unifying voice of the Scorchers. They're like, I don't know, she's...
But she may be kind of right, but at the same time, I'm dealing with my own bullshit of a family
you
issue.
got another thing to deal with pretty soon, so don't you worry.
Yeah, like, so what
I
she's
don't
saying,
have-
I'm hearing it, I don't give a fuck right now. I can hear it another day. He probably give a fuck.
He's gonna think back on it while he's sleeping. He's like, oh shit, that was actually kind of lit. But yeah.
Look, man. Look, Audrey just got through that breakup. Of course she's gonna cut and dye her hair and join the cult.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, you're very easy. You're very
Yeah,
good
you guys are
target
both
for
in
calls.
really rough ways. This is maybe we did
It's
some
like,
a lot
wow,
of people
look,
on this one.
and also, oh fuck that.
Mhm.
I just remember the reason why Audrey's mundaneness alone or freak is so high is because lately she's been feeling alienated in the team.
Oh my
God,
and now
damn
they're
it, we're
giving her
the
something
worst
that she
people to
wants.
be here.
And the same thing with Six. Oh my god, they are. Let's put them in a cult. Yeah, so Anja's like, yeah, we have something that unites us. Being able to wield flames in any way. I can feel it on you. You know, I'm a mentalist as well. I had a rough time back when the Wildcards were fighting those collective subconscious people. People hated mentalists back then. And people hate pyros now.
Nah, she's the worst group. She has the worst powers
She's got
for
a really
the
bad luck.
worst
She's
reason.
the opposite of Lucky Break right now.
She's the worst
Yeah.
one right here.
Look, I'm also a mutant.
I can't
Here's my
wait for
take.
I can't wait for at some point for me to just be like, but I'm sorry, Hotshot, but I've been lying to you this whole time. And she's like, I've always known.
I've always known.
Quick question, man. This is something I do want to know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone here smell like hellfire?
No. No.
Good. I don't want to
No
actually go
people
kill somebody.
using Hellfire in Arcane Alley?
Not in this part. It's
Yeah. Here's the thing. I did have a taste of that, and it was like crack for 6. So I have to ask.
scratching his neck like Tyrone Biggums over here.
My God.
Yeah, being Arcane
Y'all
Island
get
is
any of
probably
that
not the
wildfire?
Arcane Island is probably not the best place for me to be currently.
Got any of that
With everything.
hellfire?
Why do you come?
Y'all got some hellfire?
We're in the cold now, and then there might be hellfire nearby. It's not the greatest.
Yeah. So she's like,
Join a
I
cult.
can-
Hey, do some crack.
Yeah. Yeah, Hotshot's like, I can feel the pain. There's emotional weight, baggage, struggle on both of you. You're pulled in different directions, Dragon Breath. And you, Vortex, you're being pushed so far from everything that you know and love.
Oh shit! I also just realized something. This is probably one of the reasons why Audrey feel in the party.
What was that? What was
Six
that?
is one of the reasons that Audrey might be feeling alienated because he said, I'm going to leave the team in senior year.
Well,
Oh,
after
yeah, that.
graduation,
That definitely doesn't help.
Yeah,
That doesn't help.
It's been too long.
this is not the best time. This is not the best place for us to be.
You guys are about to join a fucking cult. Yeah.
But the team is apparently it's not permanent. It's gonna fall apart. But maybe this is where I
The
belong.
Scorchers have lived forever. They'll never burn out. Yeah. She's like, so, Vortex, Dragon Breath. You're so far from everything you used to know. So used to hiding who you really are and what you're capable of. You don't have to hide here. With us, you two are Scorchers. And she slides over like the crate of like Scorchers garbs and bandanas and stuff.
Like, we're supposed to be infiltrating, so.
It's like,
Yeah, we're just infiltrating, right? That's
Yeah,
what this
that's
is.
what
We're
we
just
tell
infiltrating.
ourselves. That's what we're
yeah,
telling
they're
ourselves.
infiltrating. They're indoctrination. They both start with
Wanna know
I
what
season
this is?
this month.
Wanna know what this is reminding me of, Madhouse?
What?
Do you remember when the arc in Teen Titans where Cyclops infiltrates that evil
Cyborg?
school? Yeah, Cyborg. Sorry.
Wrong
I love
guy.
that crossover.
Cyborg was right.
Yeah,
Look, he's a black character.
yeah,
I
where
should know.
Cyborg infiltrates like the human school, or not the human school, fuck,
Hmm.
the
Hive.
the evil
The Hive, yeah.
the
Yeah,
evil
the
Yeah, the
school.
hive.
And he actually starts like really fitting in there, and
Yeah.
people are like him, and he feels like he really belongs there more than he did.
This is about to happen to us.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're not like a school that's specific. Like, yes, we're a school for villains. So like,
They're just a horde of people who can do fire shit.
Yeah, and they trying to make you feel included.
She's a unifier.
Madhouse. They're not Madhouse, Scorchers, Mentalists. They're not communities. They're just mobs of people.
They're just mobs of people. My trauma. I thought back. I'm like, when did I hear that? Was that a movie? And then I remembered, no, that was when I ran into a fucking cult in Southern Indiana.
Yeah.
Oh my god. For reference, I went to a summer camp that happened to be a cult, and a pastor came there and said, all those Muslims and Jews out there following the wrong god, they're not real religions, they're just mobs of people.
We got a little close.
I love them.
They're cult classics.
Christian cults are cult classics.
Oh my god.
Anyways, yeah. So
Yeah. She has offered you guys the Scorcher stuff. Are you taking?
Audrey, or should I say Vortex? I don't know, it's been stolen for reference. Vortex isn't like a vortex too, which some of that's gas into like cold and then hot start joining this.
Get to the
Yeah,
point!
I also love the fact that the team would not know what I look like currently.
Yeah, you guys didn't tell them what your identities were.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
So you guys are just gonna look like everyday Scorchers.
Yeah. So Audrey's gonna kind of glance to Dragon Breath and be like,
Yeah, and you don't see him go for one, go for it.
yeah. Vortex. Vortex joins the Scorchers.
It's like, Vortex, Dragon Breath. You have been born anew. Burn bright. And please, go mingle. It's a free carnival after all.
Yay!
Thank you.
Just not
Yeah, and she
trying to be the
turns-
strong side.
She turns around and just picks up her microphone and gets back to doing her little rant and speech.
Yeah.
wonder if this could be my new community instead. Fuck the whole other one.
Yeah, fuck
This
the
might be
jungle.
more-
Fuck them. They're asshole. The
Maybe-
Scorchers would never do this.
Isn't
to
it so? Isn't it such a romantic idea to just leave your entire old life behind and start over new somewhere else?
I can't wait. I love that like Sam and Mason have been putting like stuff in the communicators and whatnot, and Audrey and Six get so wrapped up in being loved and embraced by a community that they're just like, "Hey, where are you guys' notes, guys?"
Yeah, like we're the two who are mentally not in a great place, and this is. I think we did fuck up with this. I think we did.
Definitely.
You
I
said
mean-
two mentally hurt people currently.
Like,
To a
we're people who both have pyrokinetics and can alter our appearances. Would
made
be the
sense at
perfect
the
people to
time.
infiltrate the Scorchers.
It made perfect sense at the time.
Yeah, but then we forgot to think about the long term.
We forgot to think about our emotions.
You think Audrey thinks about the long term?
But yeah, you guys are walking around, interacting with people, and as you're walking around, people are just like, they're just like, Vortex, Dragon Breath, and they're just like hugging you, embracing you, giving you snacks, like having a good time.
Hey,
And-
guys.
Yeah, they just know you now, mostly because the fucking leader is a
Oh.
mentalist.
Yeah, she just felt like, hey, there's these new people here.
Hey, there's these new guys here, everyone. Make sure that it's like a message board in her mind. She's
God,
like,
Make
here's
sure
the
they
thing.
feel welcome.
If we get the whole mind link thing, it's kind of fucked at that point.
Oh, you guys are done. The Wildcards are down 2 people.
Yeah, 100%. If we get the whole mental link, the team will have to come and put Sis back into his senses, because like he's not in a good place, especially with all the family shit that just happened.
Yeah, and you guys just are walking around having a good time, just riding rides, getting snacks and whatnot, and then you hear
Yeah.
Scorchers everywhere. This is Hotshot speaking. We have a new arrival among our flock. Another powerful pyro, the beautiful and majestic Pyroclastic. Now,
Who the fuck is Pyro?
he's a bit of a shy boy, so make sure you're not too much with him. Just be gentle, everyone. He's new to all this, and he's scared. Hotshot out.
Please don't tell me it's Brock.
No. But you
I
see,
have to say,
you don't have, you can't, those powers. You can't do that.
But he carries
I'm
around.
trying to think of anyone we might know who has fire
He carries on a
powers.
hot coal and just.
Yeah, he carries around a little magma rock in his pocket all the time.
Brock, why do you always
I wouldn't
get that
be
cast
surprised.
on from experience?
I did update the what's it called?
Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah. So we
Yeah, I
have,
saw.
went native.
went native. Yeah, so yeah, Six and Audrey, you see like a very shy looking guy. He looks like he's about 14, definitely a freshman, kind of walking around like hugging himself. He looks very frail, very small, and you see every time he opens his mouth, like this dark smoke just kind of flows out of his mouth, of his nose. It kind of builds up in his eyes and just kind of like pushes out every so often.
Yeah.
So he's like a mutant as well.
Yeah, and he's very much. You can see like along his chest, it glows like bright orange, and it's like glowing through his shirt. Yeah.
And this is anytime he opens his mouth.
Anytime he opens his mouth, anytime he breathes, like any orifice on his face, the smoke is coming out of.
Okay, so he's just constantly constantly. flying
Yeah, but it's like a puff,
is he
puff, puff.
is he able to talk through it?
Yeah,
or?
he is.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Hey there. You're pyroclastic. I'm Vortex. This is Dragon
Dragon
Breath.
Breath.
Yeah, we're new here. We're also new here.
Hi. Sorry. Hi.
Oh, you're fine.
I just heard the call, so I came. I didn't know there would be this many people.
No one's. No one here is gonna hurt you.
Sorry, I guess. I don't know. I guess I'm just used to everyone trying to hurt me after, the whole Scorchers in the Badlands did their thing.
Yeah, I understand.
People can get afraid of what they don't understand quite easy.
When they look at you and see
A
something
monster.
You guys look so cool.
Wow, we really picked a bad team for this.
Yeah! Jesus. The
Yeah.
more we say in this scene, the more it feels like you guys are getting into a cult. Oh, God.
Guys, these guys
Sam,
aren't that
what
bad.
the
What are you talking
fuck?
about?
This is Sam's fault.
They're, yeah.
This one is actually Sam's fault. He suggested this.
Well, I'm sorry. Was anyone else taking the lead on this? No, I didn't think so.
Well, I suggested infiltration. I didn't necessarily say hotshot.
Yeah. Yeah, Paraclass like...
So I don't know any of these that we could have went to that would have.
Yeah. He's like, yeah.
I don't know. Is hotshot the most culty?
She's a unifier. She brings people together.
So yes, got it.
Yeah.
Got it. She is, yeah.
She's not a cult leader, she just has culty vibes.
She can make a cult
Fast.
real easily if she
She
wanted.
could, but she doesn't want to. But she could.
Yeah.
She wants to make community.
Yeah.
She's not a cult leader, she's a pillar of a community. It's
Would
different.
would you call Thomas Jefferson a cult leader? Yes. That was a bad
Yes.
comparison. Sorry. But yeah, she's Pyroclastic is just like yeah, a monster. It's scary out there.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have other people that you know that protect you from all the scary things out there?
No.
I used to, but
But now they're afraid of you because of what you can do, right?
some
Or
of
they,
them.
or they're trying to use you.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels like that a lot. It is like that a lot. I guess we're not so different.
Yeah, we're not so different, you and I.
So different after all.
Yeah. Mhm. But that was before. It can
Oh my-
be different now.
We're not here forget all.
Yeah, things are different now. We have everyone here seems so nice. You guys seem great. I mean, you say
Thanks.
people are afraid of you, but I'm not afraid of you.
You shouldn't have to be.
Yeah. You guys are pretty cool.
I mean, it's kind of how this whole city came to be anyways, isn't it? People who were feared coming together.
Feels like
It didn't change much.
Feels like now we're falling apart again.
Everyone wants one thing to be one way, but don't want to look at the other side.
And you see a guy's like flipping burgers next to a vendor stall. He's like, "You said it, Dragon Breath." It's like,
We're not here.
Can you believe that people actually think the Scorchers are infiltrating places? It's like,
Yeah.
oh, we're
Yeah,
in
who would
Aegis.
infiltrate? Who would infiltrate someone?
They think we're in Aegis and Halcyon Herald. Hey, it's not our fault that Pyros sign up for things and find a community with the Scorchers. We're one people. The Pyro people.
Here's the thing, Mac. Here's something I'm realizing.
Uh-huh.
If she wanted to go to my tribe, because they also have elemental fucking powers.
Yeah, Six, I will say, you kind of get the feeling like these Scorcher people feel like they could really protect your tribe if they united with them.
Yeah.
It's not helping me at
Yeah.
all, man. It's not helping me.
If you were looking for a solution of a group of people who would be willing, ready, and capable of protecting the jungle, it would be the Scorchers.
Hey, Mason, I know you have trauma with the Scorchers, But
You're kind of nice now that the old leader's gone. Look, they got new people.
But the thing is, Kerosene was just the leader of the Badlands Scorchers.
Yeah, she was the one who did the thing with Mason. It wasn't these people.
Yeah, these are good people. These is
and now the bad Scorchers are gone.
those Scorchers, good folks.
Those were like the Badlands Scorchers were for whatever. We still don't really know why they were coming up to the main city. We never
They're from
figured
the
that out.
Badlands. They're criminals. That's what they do.
Yeah, but they just look. It was all those bad Scorchers. They're one of the bad ones. These are the good
It's
ones.
the good Scorchers. Most Scorchers
Man,
are
can I
good.
s-
There's just a few bad apples in the Scorchers.
Man, can I say something else that's not a good thing right now for 6?
Yeah, what's up?
His shapeshift. And normally, like, people look at him as a monster for his normal self. He's being welcome here as a person who's not a mutant as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, this is
There's a lot
this
of
is
weird
not
emotions
great.
going on right now. I would make you both take a power blow if I could, but I don't feel like it's appropriate time. Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Yet.
I lose control of my powers and my abilities, and by losing control, it means I can't shift out of the vortex form.
Now you're this forever.
Well, not forever, but it's like, oh no, for some reason I've subconsciously locked myself into the vortex because I feel more loved as vortex than I do as Audrey.
Same with 6. This is not good.
Oh god, this is the worst duo. But yeah.
Yeah, no, we're gonna
Yeah,
get
they're
along
just
with these
like,
people.
Yeah,
Be
we don't
friendly with this
infiltrate
person.
shit. We just, form a community. We bond with people. Fucking assholes out there will say that we are like some kind of secret society. What's so secret about us? We make fire.
Yeah, I mean, like, this isn't really a secret. We're just out here in the open.
One girl's like, yeah, my
not
boyfriend
like we're
got fired
hiding.
from Morningstar Labs all because he could do pyrokinesis. He wasn't even a
Oh,
Scorcher.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
People are cruel when they think they know right.
Audrey could lie about something if she wanted to.
Just, you think we would do that? Just tell lies?
Audrey could say, my boyfriend dumped me because of my powers.
6 looks over like, bitch!
Nah, Audrey wouldn't do that. Audrey's not gonna do that. She could, but she wouldn't.
But then 6 goes, my boyfriend dumped me because of my powers.
No, 6 has never got anybody to like him. And the one person who
Six
thought he
hasn't-
did would like somebody else.
6 hasn't gotten far enough to be dumped by anyone.
Yeah. Man. So me and Audrey going to join the cult. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
think we both accepted it by this point.
Look, Matt, the more we talk about it and the more we talk, it's not good.
Yeah. Look, if you don't want us to join a cult, we're gonna need some intervention.
Yeah,
I'm
honestly.
not giving
to be
y'all
honest with you.
shit. Fuck that. This is great. This is good content.
Okay, I guess we're joining a cult then. I mean, this is sort of playing with something that I wanted to do where, I didn't end up ever doing it because stuff came up and reveals happened and shit. But for a moment, I was considering having Audrey join Zero to Hero.
I was going to do the whole.
Let's get you guys more indoctrinated in this cult. So yeah, eventually, like things
Okay,
start to wind down at the fair, and not Kerosene, Hotshot calls everyone up to like the center, like plaza area. It's like, everyone, let's take a moment of silence for those Scorchers that we've lost. Gang violence, to infighting, to unfortunate intervention by heroes and Aegis. From
Can I mark guilty?
misunderstandings, from accidents, from random monsters. Halcyon City. We always... Sorry. It feels like we've all lost someone. And I know everyone in this crowd has lost someone. Or something important to them. Whether that's someone that they used to know, someone they loved, people they considered family, people they considered friends. What's important is that even when we lose things, we can find it again. Or we'll find something new. A moment of silence, everyone. And you see all the Scorchers kind of bow their heads. And you hear someone like starts reading down a list of names of those lost or passed.
Man, here's the thing. I don't know if I was in part of any of those, but I will mark guilty.
Yeah,
You're
just
part of
'cause
Aegis.
you are, yeah, just because like the Scorchers have been getting hit heavy, no matter who they are, and yeah.
Should
Yeah,
I
and I
also
am part of
mark
Aegis.
guilty, or-
If you feel the need to.
I feel like more Audrey's feeling sympathetic with the fact, like, yeah,
Yeah.
I've also lost.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah,
I have caused people to lose
It really
things.
hits you that it's like you guys have lost people that you considered family or used to know or friends.
Here's the thing. Sis was one of those people who didn't care if you were not a part of like Scorch's gang. As long as he thought you were a criminal, he went after you. So like this is guilty for 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he just kind of made snap judgments and just yeah.
Yeah, he didn't think about it. Yeah. It's the Aegis training, man. Aegis training.
Like, hopefully, by being a stronger community, we can all stand together as one, and people will see that we are people, that we're not destructive, that we are not just our powers. We are doctors and lawyers and teachers and students and sons and daughters. We're the Scorchers, people. We'll burn forever. And you see people like start to cheer and stuff, and like there's like little flames and sparkles like trickling off the crowd and stuff. Do you guys join in the celebration?
Yeah, we're on the cover.
I
Yeah.
bet
Yeah.
I'm sure that's
I
the
mean,
reason.
it would be weird if we didn't, right?
Yeah, I'm sure the whole reason you're cheering along is because you're undercover.
Yeah, we're on the cover, guys.
And that's the
It's
only
a deep
reason.
cover. Yeah, Sidix and Audrey definitely have training for going into deep cover situations and how to distance your emotions and detach yourself.
Yeah. I belong in 2 worlds, Matt. Yeah.
Now 3.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
why not three?
What's
Yeah,
one
well,
more world?
I'm-
Fuck it.
Well,
Look,
no, I'm coming
I
myself
came
off
from
from
a
one of those.
completely different time, and I wound up in this one.
You're like,
Maybe
you're like
I can
actually,
keep-
I still belong in 2 worlds. I'll just get rid of one of them. I don't need that one. I can't wait for the rest of the team to find out where the fuck Audrey and 6 have been.
They are not gonna realize anything. It's fine.
They don't even know what you guys look like right now.
Well, maybe
Nope.
when you join back up with the group and you're wearing red bandanas,
They're
there
like,
might be a.
what happened? And Sam
I
comes back.
mean-
He's like, man, I knew I should have said we were all Scorchers. They're like, no.
Like, guys, you should have told me. Then I could have said,
We
Guys,
are all Scorchers.
you
You are not.
I was like, come on, guys, you should have told me that you joined up. Then I could have said that some of my best friends were Scorchers.
I don't hate Scorchers, Blaze. Some of my best friends are Scorchers. Yeah. So Quinn, you link up with Alley Cat, heading up to the classical district, in search of Wildfire.
Yep.
Quinn?
Yeah, hello?
Oh, there you go. Okay, sorry. The first time you're a little quiet. You're good. But yeah, Allison is walking with you. She's like, I thought this was gonna be like something fun, not just going to talk to some guy named Wildfire or whatever.
Yeah, sorry, we're doing like a whole like Scorcher investigation thing. And they wanted me to invite you, so.
Yeah. One of the seniors just actually dropped the hero program. It was like a pyro because he was a Scorcher.
Oh.
Yeah, it sucks. He's a great hero too, but we don't have
Yeah,
the
that's-
PR support that West Eden has.
I guess.
Like, so,
Yeah, I guess. Mm-hmm.
you know anything about this guy or what?
Not really? No?
Cool. So we're going in
I-
blind.
I guess. I mean, I just saw a list of names, and I think Wildfire was one of the unknowns. Which I think is also why they wanted me in particular, because in case he's like, or they, I don't even know what their gender is actually, now that I think about it. Like, I don't know if they, like, turn out to be, like, bad news, it can just teleport us out of there.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that works. Or we could kick his ass. Come on, the two of us, we can handle it.
I mean, we could, but, like, I don't know this guy's power level.
As you guys are walking, you hear the signs, you hear, like, the sounds of chanting, like, very active protesting. Very loud, very boisterous.
Okay, great.
And
Alright.
you see, Halcyon City safety officers have kind of barricaded up the area. And are, like, in their, like, their safety vehicles. And, because they're essentially the cops, but in Halcyon City, the cops aren't bad.
Wow, that's crazy, really?
Yeah.
It's called a mythical world.
A mythical world where the cops only have like little stun taser things and whatnot, and nothing else. And they're just kind of standing there like waving their hands, like, guys, please stop. I don't know, James. I think we should call agents. No, we shouldn't call agents. We can handle this. We're safety officers.
I'm guessing this is a protest of Scorchers, then?
It is a protest, with Scorchers, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Protest
Is a protest composed of Scorchers?
Yeah.
Not protesting of the Scorchers.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, you think it's composed of Scorchers. You see some people who are standing around. They are burning trash. They are like burning flames in trash cans. People chanting the street, like burning like sigils and like circles into the concrete. Just kind of throwing their powers around wildly. Just kind of going ape shit in the streets.
Okay. And there's like seems to be no particular reason for this besides just stirring shit up.
Yeah, just mayhem. You see there is one key figure. There's a guy with dreadlocks, and his locks they have little embers that are burning inside of them. And he's like standing on top of like an overturned car, just like leading the chant and whatnot.
Okay, how do we approach this? I'm trying to remember like out of character. I'm assuming we're just like interrogating people for like general information on Scorchers.
Yeah. What are the Scorchers? What is your stance on leadership? What are you trying to do here?
Yeah, like what's happening? What are your plans?
What are you planning?
I'm trying to think. I had a funny thought, but I don't know if it'd go over well.
No, go crazy.
Where like given Quinn and Alley Cat's nature, they could try and get on like or because I'm assuming the main person's Wildfire.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could get on like his good side just by like joining in.
Worst two people to send to a fucking protest, Quinn and Allison.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that would work. That could work.
Yeah, I mean that was my first thought. So.
Yeah. So you're gonna jump on in there.
Yeah, because I mean, Quinn doesn't know what the fuck they're specifically protesting for, but like, Quinn's always down to like kick a few trash cans.
Yeah, that's your specialty. You love kicking trash.
Yeah,
cans,
it is. Yeah. I think Quinn just nudges Alley Cat's like, you wanna try and like get on this, get closer, kind of thing.
How do you propose?
I mean, I don't know if I want to set shit on fire, but
Wanna bust some fucking
know,
windows?
I mean, I was thinking just kicking trash cans, but that's my specialty.
Okay. Yeah, I gotcha. And she just kind of like jumps over the squad car. And she's like, "Fuck safety patrol!" And just like picks up a rock and throws it through a storefront window.
Oh God. Okay, that's okay.
And you see a couple
I
of
guess...
pilots look at her. They're like, yeah.
Okay. Quinn was like worried for a second because like they don't know what the fuck they're protesting. Like, we don't want to yell out shit and that ends up being wrong. Yeah, I think Quinn will like teleport around. I think Quinn's gonna be like basically teleporting down the street, just like between each teleport, just kicking down a different like piece of property.
Yeah.
Mostly trash cans.
Yeah, as you're just bopping around, breaking shit down, kicking trash cans, you see Wildfire. You catch Wildfire's attention, and you watch as he just kind of like gets enveloped in this column of fire, and then appears next to you. He's teleporting just like you, but with more fire.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Whoa, the Cheshire, the Quinn Troy Bailey in the flesh.
Quinn's internally just like, oh shit, he knows who I am. Fuck.
Holy, you're like famous, dude.
Like, good famous or bad famous?
Fucking amazingly famous. You're like one of our idols here.
I think Quinn is a bit taken back by that. Like, just like glancing around, like, for real?
Born and raised here in classical Halcyon? Hell yeah, for real. You're the
Shit,
OG
thank you.
rebel.
Yeah, speaking of rebelling, like, what are you rebelling against here? I'm curious. I don't really know the full gist of it.
Rebelling? We're not rebelling. We're celebrating, Quinn.
Oh, what are you celebrating?
Our power.
Ah!
It's about
Cool.
rejoicing, being ourselves, being our true selves, letting those flames out. And he just like throws his head up and just spews fire into the sky.
Ooh.
It's great. You know about releasing your powers, teleporting all over the place, using your mentalism and shit.
Yeah, I get you. Oh man, I don't know how to interrogate this fucker. Because I don't want to be, like, weirdly ageist. I don't want to be ageist about it.
I love that's a vote now. I don't want to ageist this.
Yeah. Thinking here. I am blanking. I'm so sorry.
No worries. Wildfire's like, so, you gonna join in the fight? And the engagement and the celebration? Rejoice with us? Or,
I mean, I'm always down to. What did you say?
he's like, or, are you gonna let a bunch of pigs and gray suits tell you how to use your powers? Tell you how to be just because of what you can naturally do? Huh?
I think I want to pierce the mask.
Go ahead.
I want to figure some shit out before I start doing
Use a
more
villain.
shit. What?
Use a villain.
Use bad.
Use the bad guy.
What? This is mostly so I can ask about the planning shit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's
Please.
a 9.
Okay,
So
that's
you get
the 9.
on
Yum,
Pierce
yummy.
the mask, you get 1. Right?
Okay. I think.
Yeah, it's 1 on a 7 to 9, 3 on a 10.
Mhm.
Yeah. What do you want to know?
I mean, what are you really planning? Like, what are your plans in relation to Scorcher shit?
You see, he plans to kind of lead the Scorchers to live as they truly are without trying to hide their powers or suppress themselves.
Okay.
He's definitely more of a powered radical. Like, really embrace yourself, mutant, pyro,
Yeah.
whatever. Just be it all the time.
So it's, I mean, at least for this guy, it's less about territory, more about, like,
Identity.
identity, yeah. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Alright. You know, it sucks that Quinn could kind of get that message.
Yeah, it's about identity.
Like, they're not
Quinn. Don't let people tell you who you are.
I mean, yeah, Quinn can definitely get behind that.
Yeah. Wildfire's like picking up a trash can and like just throwing it down the street. And it's like, so, Joy Bailey, tell me, what's it like, being you?
Ah, that's a fucking question. They say is they like, what's something funny I can do?
It's gay. I'm gay.
What?
I'm gay.
I'm gay. Yeah, I think Quinn's just like doing some like fucking crazy ass shit of like fucking teleporting in the air with shit and then like kicking it in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're just like, I mean, it's probably it's what you heard, probably.
What I heard? Nah. What I see on Wesleyan Live, dude. That's what I see from you. I see a bunch of people with their hands around your fucking neck, Quinn. A bunch of people trying to tell you how to live. Go do this mission, protect Thermalast, do this, that, and what the other. Return the freeze ray. It's bullshit.
Quinn's just like tempted to be like, well, no one told me to return the freeze right. I did that on my own.
You shouldn't have to. It's like,
Yeah, it's just...
I've seen you on the TV screens and shit, like teleporting around, taking out bad guys, and people have the fucking nerve to tell you how to do it and that you're doing it wrong. That's fucked up, man.
Yeah, I mean, there's always gonna be people trying to, you know, fuck with the way you live.
Yo, fuck them. You're a hero, dude. My little nephew,
Oh, no,
he looks
I was
up to
gonna
you
ask-
so much.
Glad to hear that. Quinn's I think I'm tempted to have Quinn ask, like, you know, if I'm a hero, what are you guys? But like, I don't know, want to be accused of being bad. Bitch.
Take no risk. Go crazy.
I'm a hero, huh? Well, what are you guys then?
We're Scorchers, baby.
Well, I know that.
Oh, you meant what is a Scorcher?
Yeah, man, I'm interested
Scorchers.
in like what your whole deal is. You know, like you know, it's like I've seen what's on TV, but you know, I'm sure there's more than that. And
we are a people with fire that burns inside of us, and that fire deserves to be out in the world around us. That's who we are. We're people who are unafraid, people who are unique and strong and different. We're the fucking rebels. We're the ones who push the culture. We're fucking badass superheroes and shit.
they say we're the badass superheroes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Everyone likes to think that we're criminals and stuff, like the Badlands guys. But those are Badlands guys. Yeah, they're Scorchers too, and they embrace their identity, they be themselves and shit. But they're also Badlands. What'd you expect from them? Of course they're criminals. They live in the fucking Badlands.
That is a fair assessment, yeah.
It's like, fucking other heroes don't think about that shit, man.
Yeah, they just assume Scorchers are all one kind of person.
Yeah. I've got a fucking bachelor's at Halcyon U.
Hmm. Man, I hate when this shit gets morally complicated.
She says out loud.
Why could you guys just be evil?
Why can't
Yeah, how
I
the
just
fuck am I supposed
beat
to
up
deal with?
people?
How am I supposed to deal with a threat when not all of them are threats?
How can I genocide this group of people when some of them are innocent? This is
I'm not
bullshit.
gonna
Who
genocide
the
them.
fuck?
They make up like a third of the population. Why the fuck would we be genocide?
A third of the population?
A lot of
Actually.
the population.
They're more like they're a
There are a
they're
lot of the
Like,
pyro.
they're the most.
There are a lot
they're
of the
most
pyro
common
population.
power,
they're
but
like a
there's-
6th to an 8th of the superhuman population.
That's still a good
which
chunk.
It
in
is
which in itself is only like a third.
a third
right?
of Halcyon's population,
That's-
but it's still a good
I mean, I
chunk
think
of
it's-
people.
Yeah, it's still significant.
So a 6 to an, so they're like an 18th, I guess.
That's still
I
pretty
mean, that's
big.
still, yeah, that's still significant.
'Cause what
Yeah.
did we say the population of Halcyon City was?
Wasn't it like 2 million or something like that?
What was it? It is. I have it written down in here somewhere.
200,000. It was a. I don't remember what it was. It was a big number.
It's a big number. A lot of people live there. It's a big city.
Mhm.
10 million.
Yeah. 10 million. Okay.
I was gonna say 2 million seems pretty low for a major like capital city, which this effectively is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know numbers, said the almost math major.
So yeah. Oh damn, that's a lot of fucking people.
Yeah, it's a big city.
Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, Quinn, what are you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean, Quinn gets it. Like, I think they really do. Like, I think since you like, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's totally. Yeah, I get that. Honestly, I think. How do you? Like, I honestly would want to help your guys' image. I just don't know how. I mean, what do you suggest?
Shit, I don't know, dude. Just keep being you. Show people that like we're not so different, you know? We
You
show
are.
our powers out there, you show your powers out there.
I mean, I'm assuming are there Westian cameras around? Probably,
Always.
yes. Well, there always are, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Quinn's tempted to be like kind of what was it? Scope one of them down and be like, yeah, we aren't that different. I'd say we're the same fold. Or what's the word? Cloth?
Cut from the same cloth.
Cut from the same cloth?
Well, we're king.
I think we're cut from the same book.
I
I
don't
think
would
we
you
jumped
cut a
out the
book?
same Bible.
We're
Why would
embers
you
from
cut
the
a
same
book?
fire.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Quinn will give Wildfire a fist bump.
Hell yeah,
Like
dude.
making it very trying to frame it for the cameras, you know?
Yeah.
And then he
Yeah.
pulls one and says, "Psych, we're secretly evil." And then
Like
blasts you in the
we're
heart.
actually gonna like blow up this whole neighborhood actually.
He's like, yo, hey, Troy Bailey, there's this big thing happening tonight. Pyros all across Halcyon City. Hundreds of thousands of people together shooting their powers in the air. A big fucking sun of fire in the middle of the night.
Shit, that sounds like a fucking show.
Oh yeah, truly being ourselves. I came up with it. Well, I mean, I came up with the idea of like, you know, doing a big display. And then this girl, Hotshot, she lives over in the Arcane Alley and runs the carnival and shit. And she was like, oh yeah, let's get like all the people together and what. I'm like, oh yeah, she's like the voice of the Scorchers, so she can get all the people together and whatnot. But then like this dude down south, Blaze, he lives like the Shadeland Apartments, you know that place? But like he's kind of like, I don't know, these people might kind of fuck with us, don't even deal with that. And like, what about those guys who are left of the Badlands and shit? They might want to fight back and shit. But it's like a whole thing, man. But it's gonna be so cool, so fucking peaceful, and so dope. And sure, maybe a couple trees might catch on fire, but you know, whatever. Fire burns. That's what happens, baby.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely something I want to see.
Hell yeah.
I love trees getting set on fire.
Yeah,
Fuck
I
those
think.
trees.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as like they're done talking, Quincy, we were laying all of this to the fucking group chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like, hey guys, there's a thing.
And I
all
really
these
hope you're
people
not on any
involved.
group chat relaying all of our informations, because then that'd make you a snitch and an uncool person.
And
Quinn's
then
not doing it in front of them.
And then we burn you alive.
Look, Quinn's not saying they're gonna like not telling the group chat to like shut it down or anything. They're just saying this is happening.
Yeah. You know what they say? Snitches get immolated.
Oh my god. It just get incinerated.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You know
Yeah.
what they say, snitches burn like witches.
Oh god.
You see like a group comes out with like instruments and start playing like this fucking heavy ass punk music.
Oh hell yeah.
And they're just going to town and Alaka's like, yo, Quinn, this is the best fucking mission ever.
Don't say that.
Matt,
Quinn's just like,
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Completely unrelated to anything, but I'm just gonna... How do you think the Scorchers would feel about Power Chord?
They'd love her.
Even though her powers aren't natural.
They don't care. She's herself. The Wildfire's faction would love her. Others may have
Good.
opinions.
Anyways, that's
Yeah,
not anything relevant here.
yeah, could I Could Quinn like, as soon as like Alley Cat's about to say like mission, just like nudge her and like try and cut her off from saying the word mission?
Oh, sorry. Like, oops, my bad.
You're on a mission.
Yeah, she jumps.
Yeah, from God, you know, like in Blues Brothers.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's
We're
you guys not have you guys seen Blues Brothers?
We're on a great pilgrimage
No.
over here.
We're on a mission from God.
Oh God.
It's a funny movie. It's a good movie.
Okay, yeah, I'm not.
But yeah, soon enough, as you guys are all doing your things, you get a report in from Juno and Gnarly. Primarily Juno, because Gnarly's not in the fucking group chat. But Juno reports that they met with Heatwave, and his thing is that he wants to control the image of the Scorchers, of being like a very well put together group of people. Like,
Oh,
no
no,
more
he's into
criminals.
acceptability politics.
Yeah, it's no more criminals, no more thugs, no more scum. Just, we're getting our college degrees, we're working full time, we're going to school, we're being contributing members of society.
We're civilized.
They're
civilized.
You want to go? I feel like he's
Okay,
gonna make
so
a
they're
correlation.
the
with Scorchers.
evil ones. Got it.
Yeah,
They're the moderate.
they're
They're the
civilized,
moderate Democrat. They're the moderate Democrats.
Yeah.
Scorchers.
She's
Oh,
like,
God.
but they're doing it in the best interest of like all of them, even though it doesn't seem like it
Still.
sometimes.
The yuppies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
guys still
Quinn
haven't gotten
obviously-
word back from Six or Audrey.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Like as soon as like Quinn sends their shit over, and they're like, I think they're like at 6, just like status report. You up?
Do I lie?
Do you?
I don't know. That's why I'm debating with myself.
I don't know, man.
Um,
You're-
We're all good. All good here.
Honestly, probably would send that. Like, they're nice people.
Okay.
All about community. That's what it seems like.
I think Quinn's immediately like this. He'd normally send more detailed shit than that. It normally like a paragraph. That was like a single sentence. Oh
No, the fuck he doesn't. He's a bullet point person.
yeah.
There's
This has
only one
always
bullet
been
point
bullet
here.
point.
I mean, I just assumed with like the Aegis official shit. So.
No, even in the beginning, since only did bullet points. I think I remember myself saying he puts things in bullet points.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean that's still kind of information, general information that I think we could glean. You know, whatever.
I think that's all he sends. Unless Audrey want to also chime in with something.
Yeah, does Audrey say anything to the chat?
Like send things to like a text chat.
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
I mean, I don't know if we were giving reports over the group chat or communicators, so.
It's the mix of both, honestly.
Okay.
They're good people. They just want to, you know, not have to, you know, live in fear and isolation.
You both failed texting like you're not in a cult class just now.
I
Like,
don't know what you're talking about.
you're not passing that
Yeah,
skill check.
I think. Yeah,
Is that
Quinn's-
not? I feel like what we
You're
said
right,
is.
but you said it like you're in the cult.
Yeah.
I mean, are
I
we
just
not
said
the
they're
cult
good
house?
people. I just said they're nice and
Yeah.
good people. That's all I said.
Yeah. Quinn
Yeah,
will
and I
just like
Look,
as
they
like
asked
any
us
other
what our
info.
take on them was, and that's my take on them. They just wanna.
Yeah, it's like any
they
other
just wanna-
more specific stuff.
I mean, they mentioned the big display thing, but I feel like lots of folks have been
Oh yeah.
talking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys know that there's a big display coming.
Yeah, I was all over
And
the
does anyone-
city.
Yeah. I don't think it was gonna be localized to any one area, was it?
No, they said all
No,
over the
it's
city.
all over the city.
Gotcha. Okay. Fun.
And a lot of night.
But yeah, you guys have talked to all 5 potential new leaders of the Scorchers. who you found out are
I mean,
more so just kind of doing their own thing with their own factions, their own districts.
yeah.
They're all
Yeah.
good people. Well, the one we're with
Yeah.
is good people.
The ones that
Yeah.
we know are good people. Heatwave isn't
We can't speak.
Yeah.
We
Juno
can't
explains that
I mean, Wildcards
Heatwave isn't
is good.
explicitly bad. He's just different.
Well, he's elitist.
Lame.
He's elitist.
Yeah, Juno's also an elitist, so she's like, I don't know, he makes some good points, I guess. I mean, it's good to be like presentable.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of
Yeah,
us
I
were
thought-
being sent to the wrong people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're people we'd agree with.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, Quinn could definitely, Quinn definitely like empathizes with fucking Wildfire's views. So
Yeah, I can see Quinn hanging out with that motherfucker every
Yeah.
weekend, party and shit.
Yeah.
Like, they
Quinn
could look like they'd be a
agrees
best.
with the kind of like rebel vibes of just being yourself and not having to hide your powers away. I mean, look at Quinn's fucking
Yeah.
background with her mother. Of course, Audrey and Six find a pure understanding with Hotshot's faction of unification and community and being held by the people that you're around, not being abandoned.
Do you feel held?
Do you feel held by them? Mason, of course, definitely relates to Fuego because it's like he's like, listen, I'm just trying to help the little guys, the guys who live here on the south side, the people who are immigrating in or who are homeless or elders and whatnot. That's the people who Mason traveled here with. That's who he really relates to. And
Yeah.
Sam and Lilith disagreed with Blaze. That's a
Yeah,
disagreement.
they're-
Sam and Lilith went
Blaze
to a
is the
good.
most, like,
Sam and Lilith went to.
Wasn't Blaze like the most
They were a good
explicitly like
matchup.
violent one?
Yeah, I feel like the Sam Lilith thing was the best case scenario because it gave Sam an opportunity to mentor Lilith, get his opinions across, and also potentially stop a disaster. Or at least
Yeah, 'cause-
mitigate it.
Yeah.
The rest of us made
Blaze's
friends.
Blaze's thing is like he's more like he's a bit more like, you know, of all of them he does seem to be like the most like aggressive-ish one,
Yeah.
but it's more like a kind of protective stance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Blaze
Like
is
that.
hyper protective. Hotshot is very community based. Wildfire is a huge rebel. Heatwave is an elitist, and Fuego is just here to keep people safe. He just cares about the little
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't know.
He's an
I mean,
activist.
He's an activist.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
They're
not sure.
all activists in a way.
We're all artists, athletes, and activists.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure what we're gonna do about
Yeah. Does the
know,
team
it's
come
okay.
back together? Does the team rally together again?
like in person.
Yeah. Does
think
all the
someone
team
would
but
do
two
that.
people rally together?
I'm having so much fun over here, and like it
Oh
would be
my
weird if
God.
I left, right?
Like, oh, Vortex, where are you going? But we were just about to start the pie eating contest. And the
Good
raffle.
luck.
You don't want to miss the raffle, do you?
We're gonna do musical chairs. Come on, there's a prize. You win.
We're having a potluck. Mama Magma brought her
There's
delicious salsa.
cake.
And Farmer
Yeah.
Flame is just now opening his petting zoo.
Yeah, that's what I belong to world, so I guess belong to these people instead of the
which
tribe.
one I-
Charbroiled is cooking. Yeah, but
yeah, all the fire.
yeah, but
breathing
Cash,
pets. You gotta go pet them.
Cash, if you belong to these people, then these people would give you obligations that you didn't like.
Well, currently my family is fucking me over. Currently,
Yeah.
Yeah, because you roll like shit for them.
look,
Ah.
it's not my fault. It's theirs. Look. Like, no, I didn't have to roll like shit for my sister to be the one playing evidence. That was already a fact.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, that
kind of
happened
happening.
for the roll.
Well, I mean, she's not part of that group, technically.
She is. She
Yeah,
is.
she's
I'm
like-
high
not
five.
She's like
according
a
to
broad
her.
one.
She's abroad.
She
She's
doesn't-
she's going to school somewhere else. She gave up on.
She's part of the
She doesn't
tribe,
really
but she
see-
doesn't like being part of the tribe.
Yeah, she doesn't consider. I feel like she doesn't.
On
really
the
consider herself
spectrum, it's
part of it.
Cinco, Six in the middle, and Trinity's on the very other end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where's Deuce and all that?
Deuce is not on the fucking scale. He's just doing his own thing.
Like he
I mean,
would
that-
be a part of the tribe, but everybody else in the tribe said, "Nah, we good."
Nah, you crazy.
He's
You fucking
badass.
thought you was gonna live here, bitch.
We don't fuck with that actually. Sorry.
We don't talk about Deuce.
Oh my god.
Oos.
But yeah, does the team come back together after everyone meets up with their people, or at least start a call with each other?
I mean, Quinn will.
Probably, yeah.
Sam has no reason to. Not to.
You mean
rather.
to not to?
So
Sam has no reason to.
I'm guessing a call since everyone's so far away from each other.
Yeah.
Next
Yeah.
question: do Audrey and Six pick up the call?
Probably gotta find an isolated location.
Yeah, we need to.
Guys,
We
we're
need to-
undercover. Yeah, one is undercover, guys.
Yeah, we need to get to a place where we can actually accept the call.
Dragon Breath, you gotta try some of these Hellfire Flakes.
Hellfire.
Not Hellfire Flame.
I mean, I'd love to
Must be
answer
correct.
the call, but Charbroiled is teaching me how to work the grill.
There's face paint. Oh god.
Charbroiled!
They're doing face
What?
painting.
Oh look, it's the kissing booth. Who runs it? Flame Kiss. Shit.
Oh, French.
Her kisses linger.
I want to check out the kissing booth.
Fucking
Science.
They're just having
The
so much
science.
fun with all the fucking pyrocarnies.
guys, we're gonna be a part of the carnival, the pirate carnival.
Guys, they have real fire-breathing dragons. Come on, you gotta
It
go
would
get
be-
the petting zoo.
Can I say it would be hilarious if we did join them and they just started traveling the world with this fucking carnival?
I'm like, away we go.
Uh,
I can't wait for Six
I
and
mean-
Audrey to reveal themselves and the Scorchers still support them.
I mean, that's what at least with these ones, I feel like they would, because like it's not like you faked your powers or anything. You are pyros deep down.
yeah.
Are technically pyros.
Yeah, really, yeah.
Like if they'd be like, I'm sorry that you felt the need to hide who you really were around us.
I can't wait for Omen later tonight to go no more Scorchers and fucking wipe them off the face of the earth.
Oh
I
no.
Well, that house, they wouldn't wipe out all Scorchers out of the face of the earth, just most of them, leaving 190
House of
to
S.
be an endangered species, because that's exactly what you do with the minority population.
God.
Oh god.
But yeah,
The
so
desolation.
the call starts.
I'm using my voice changed back to my real voice.
Yeah. As Audrey and Six, you find a secluded enough location to call.
Hi, so I'm guessing everything went well and that no one got into a huge fight or anything.
And not
surprisingly not.
Just a debate of words.
Yep. It was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I don't want to speak for Six, but I think we can probably say the same.
Yeah.
They're very welcoming.
Yeah, I mean, this does raise the problem that, like, obviously, someone's going to end up in a leadership position. I wouldn't be super opposed to Blaze ending up there. I assume. I don't know if everyone else is feeling the same way about their respective.
Yeah, I mean, I totally get Wildfire's position, and I mean, seems to not, have like explicitly villainous intent.
No, Hotshot just seems to like get people,
I
It's,
mean, Fuego didn't really seem interested in the position themselves. They just seemed more interested that they just wanted to be safe.
As much as I'd agree that Heatwave would be a good leader, I don't think they'd be the best leader for all of the Scorchers. Though, I think they'd be a good frontman at least.
Yeah, that's the thing. From what I'm getting from everyone else's reports so far, I kind of feel like these guys would work a lot better if they were working together instead of as a disparate unit.
Yeah, I think it's just like some of them are like, there's a split in opinions and views a little bit, but I mean, at least some of them. I mean, the people from what I can tell, the people we talk to seem to have mostly good intentions.
Yeah. And I mean, even at the end of the day, even if they have like different views and everything, they're still they're all Scorchers. So you have common ground there.
Yeah, they all are
I think
Scorchers, aren't they?
Oh,
the problem is that they're still criminal Scorchers.
Lilith,
like
what
from
was
the
that
Badlands.
tone? Lilith, what was that?
Yeah,
I heard it as well. I
just- I-
know
Yeah,
it.
are we just gonna
I was like,
skip over that?
No one gonna comment on.
They are all
Gino's like,
Scorchers.
yeah, Lilith, they are all Scorchers. That's what we said.
To be honest with
yeah.
you, that reminded me of Venus
That's a
vibes
fact,
right there.
Yeah, well, no, actually, I was gonna say, I feel like Lilith would feel pretty bad about that because Venus's whole thing was letting everything burn, like a scorcher.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Do you want to burn?
Do you want to burn? My fucking god.
I
Me
can
and
This
Ozzy are going to go in this
episode
call.
on this episode of Sam is a piece of shit.
Yeah. Juno called you out, Lilith. You got anything to say there?
Who did?
Juno. It's like, she's like, what's with the tone?
It's just that, yes, they all identify as Scorchers. What does that mean? Does that mean they accept that the people who were attacking from the Badlands are part of their group?
I mean, it seems like, in a way, like, I mean, at least from what I got from Wildfire, it's like he doesn't condone their actions, but they're still Scorchers. Like, I don't know.
You don't get
It's
to
a
really
little
choose your people. I mean, yeah.
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 But it's not a people thing, it's a organization thing.
I mean,
I don't.
I feel like it's kind of both.
Yeah, I mean, because a lot of them seem to be just, I know Wildfire is focused on, like,
They're-
this identity.
They're not a monolith. They're not a monoculture.
Then maybe they should, like, differentiate themselves from the known criminals, maybe? Maybe that would help a bit?
They can do both, like, kind of talk about how the crime is bad, and also, I mean, that's what Heatwave told me. He didn't really support the actions, but they're still Scorchers just like him. He supports the people, not what they did. I mean,
Well, they could definitely...
He loves the sinner, but hates the sin.
God.
They are a cult. They're all cultists.
The problem is, it's kind of a dangerous territory, right? To say, like, oh, we're Scorchers because we're good, but they're not Scorchers because they don't do things we agree with. Because then that just opens the door to them saying, well, I mean, that means we're Scorchers, but you guys aren't because you don't scorch the way we scorch. And it
Well-
just,
exactly.
I'm just wondering, why exactly are they self-segregating themselves by, like, their powers anyway?
Well,
I mean, I thought we heard a pretty compelling argument, at least from Blaze, and I assume, given everyone's tone, that they've heard similar things, that they've all been infringed on by other people for their powers, the thing that connects them.
it's
Well, Then
about
why...
it's about making a community of people who understand what they've been through,
Yeah, but
finding connection.
can't that community
it's what-
be not just be of them? Can't they reach out beyond just a power set?
Well, I mean, sure, but like I don't understand what it's like to have fire powers, right? Because I don't have fire powers. I didn't grow up with them. My powers were a lot more contained. They didn't attach to anything else and cause destruction just by being, right? Everyone in the Scorchers probably had an experience like that. No one has perfect control from the very beginning, and fire in itself is pretty hard to control. So, yeah, I mean, they could reach out, but maybe other people with other powers or who don't have powers don't understand it the way other people with fire powers do. Sometimes you just need someone who understands what you're going through.
Exactly.
That's all well and good to have a group of support, but that doesn't mean you should, like, shun other people, right?
Well, are they shunning other people?
Yeah, I don't know if they're, like, actively
If any, they're
running it.
they're not shunning other people. They're the
Yeah.
people being shunned.
Yeah.
Quinn, do you speak from experience with Wildfire there?
Yeah, I mean, they're not like they're just trying to be able to embrace themselves and who they are and be proud of that and not have to be oppressed. I don't think they're not I mean, at least from the group that I saw, they weren't attacking us other people specifically because they were that other group of people. They were just expressing themselves and just letting them just being who they are, making a statement, you know.
I mean, are they being oppressed?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Is there a history of oppression of pyromancy?
Yes.
Let us quit being occurring.
Pyros systematically, historically have been kind of feared because of the destructive nature of their ability. Because fire burns things, it's destructive.
Yeah.
How unpredictable it can be.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is it on the same level as mutants as well?
That's what the
I
historic.
mean, even
precedent
Six
is.
uses fire, and it was kind of the scary thing that he had to use. He even had to work through it, right?
Yeah, and I'm also a mutant, so
And
it's
he's a
not
mutant,
really.
he's a
great.
fucking
Yeah, that doesn't
freak.
help. Yeah. Yeah.
So while they haven't been systemically oppressed or whatnot or discriminated against, the discrimination is definitely a more personal.
There's
level,
still a stigma.
Yeah, and it definitely does trickle up, obviously, with people like Nathan Carter walking around.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah.
bigotry in general increases with Nathan.
Yeah,
Nathan
raises
just
the
area
average
with
level.
Spikes.
Yeah, if he
instead of
finds
just
something,
one, it's just a 5% to all.
Nathan Carter collects bigot trees.
Gotta catch
Oh.
them all.
He loves
Oh,
just
God.
plant bigot trees.
He loves going on the internet and looking up prejudices so that he can be another one for my collection.
My collection.
You hate me
My
and
collection.
I'll hate you.
He's that picture of Hal Jordan with all the Green Lantern rings, but each one is racism, sexism, misogyny.
Finally. Oh.
Finally, I have them all.
He's
Yeah.
fine, I'll get them myself. He starts a
Oh,
podcast.
God.
With a snap of my finger, I can be the worst person you've ever met.
With a
Commit
single
all of the
snap,
hate crimes
and I
at
can
once.
say a slur. You could have done that before, but now I have more power.
Oh
I have more.
God.
I will find the one slur, the true slur.
Oh my God.
The, slur,
The one true
goes-
slur.
he goes-
the one slur to rule them all.
Wait. I am uncancelable. Snap.
Oh, God.
I hate it here.
But yeah, I assume the entire team goes into the history of how pyros are treated and whatnot
Yeah.
in response to those
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah,
Or,
could probably
like-
yeah. Could
Look,
probably
you have internet access. Just Google.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
just links a fucking Wikipedia page on pyro oppression and how specifically, or something
Pyrophobia.
In
that.
general.
Pyrophobia.
Pyrophobia
Yeah.
in media. Pyrophobia in popular culture. Pyrophobia in society.
Pyrophobic stereotypes on TV tropes.
I am sick.
Tired.
Pyrophobia and feminism.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Those damn perfs.
Perps.
Yeah, the pyro exclusive radical feminist.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Scorcher, exclusionary, radical, pyros. Serps.
Jesus Christ.
Mm.
But yeah.
Anyways,
Anyway,
Out of the team
Yeah.
has
it's are they oppressed? Yes.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was like,
have
well, I
been
don't
for a
see-
while.
So do you think they're doing this for fun?
Lil's like, well, I've never oppressed them, so they must not.
Oh my God.
well, I guess speaking on for people I didn't have powers before, and it kind of always felt like to me back when I was still alive that everyone with powers kind of had a leg up on the average person.
Oh god.
Oh god, it runs even deeper.
Oh no, Lilith, honey.
Or do you not
Susan-
remember who her sister is?
Yeah, wasn't
Oh
Lilith
god,
one of-
right. That's
wasn't-
right.
I can't
Shit.
remember. Was
Forgot
it
my
Lilith or
family.
was it Mornings? Or shit, they're both. Was it Lilith or was it Dione that was trying to flee the city?
They were both
it was-
children, but Lil's parents tried to flee the city. There's a reason for that.
Yeah?
There's a reason why
Yeah.
when Halcyon City, we're gonna get our independence and have superhumans here, why the Morningstar family is like, we're out. There's a
They
reason.
hate people with power.
There may be a
Oh
reason.
boy. Okay.
Interesting.
Anyway,
So
Yeah.
who wants to educate her?
No, is it Lilith says that, and then like Six hangs up, Mason hangs up, the two mutants are like, I'm out of here.
Oh god.
I mean, considering he's not just a mutant, he's an immigrant
He's
that
Oh,
moved here
Jesus.
because of
Oh no.
because
I'm also an immigrant.
Yeah, Mason is like a leg up in
Mutant
society.
immigrants.
A leg up.
A leg up. We were chased out. Our farm was burnt to the ground.
You know how long my family lived
Yeah,
on
I
that
think-
farm? Since Black Charles Butler.
Yeah. It's just gonna be like, look, just because of powers may give you like, I don't know, a physical advantage doesn't mean it gives you social advantages. Usually, it does the opposite, depending on your power set and how much it affects, the way you look, especially,
Madhouse.
or like any other aspect of you.
Shit.
What's up?
So, yeah, our parents were part of this organization. Maybe you've heard of them. They're called the Sons of Adam.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Mason,
Yeah.
let me think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
What condition?
I mean,
boy.
Hurt you.
there's
I'm thinking
there's
angry.
a few.
Or insecure.
I'm also leaning towards angry.
I was thinking, I feel like
But-
angry would make more sense.
Yeah, considering what he's been through.
Yeah.
6.
Yes, up, man.
You're a mutant.
I am.
You don't have a leg up in society.
You're-
Don't I don't at all. I have less than a leg up.
How would you feel? How do you feel?
Fucking angry. Cause here's the thing. She's talking about like, oh, people without powers have a less of a leg up. You can probably live in urban society. I had to live in some slums if I wasn't a part of ages.
Yeah.
Like we have less of a leg up just because we look like something that other people don't like looking at.
We humans or people with powers. Yeah, we have such a leg up on society that the majority of our population had to congregate into a single city to not be genocided.
Yeah.
The Morningstar
Well-
family literally said fuck Krakoa.
Yeah, Sam isn't getting
Oh my
involved in this
God.
conversation because it would feel hollow.
Sam's like,
Yeah.
I got my powers
Quinn,
handed to me.
Quinn
Yeah,
said
I
the
mean-
one thing, but I think they'd rather let people who dealt with
Lilith,
it more talk on it.
Lilith buys into the type of stuff you put out, Sam.
Excuse you.
Heroes being like a beacon for the city,
Yeah,
Ooh.
Sam.
right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Heroes
they
live.
are.
all about having like powers to protect people, right?
Sure.
I love that
You know,
you're
not
like,
everyone.
fine,
you know that not
I
everyone who has
guess.
powers is a hero, right?
Yeah, here's the thing. Sis is not
All
saying
the big
anything.
ones do.
It's also
this
a
is not
funny
set-
thing of superhumans have a leg up in the society of Halcyon City, but they're a third of the population.
I want to say Six is not saying anything, but Audrey can see something's going on with Six's body.
You want
Too
to
many funnel cakes.
specify that?
I will put the picture of what's going on with Six's body
Oh,
in
a
Discord.
picture.
Oh, censor it,
Okay.
censor it.
Ooh.
A peach
It's in Discord.
Yeah, you can
It's not
spoiler
nothing
it.
sexual.
You can
Nothing
spoiler it.
sexual.
Oh my god.
Well, why? Thank you so much.
Myself.
You know, the one thing
Also, I don't know
I
how
would
to-
expect from you is to send me something sexual.
If I ever did that, you can come over here and hit me in the face. I don't know if I would ever do that.
If you ever did that, I would assume you got murdered and replaced by someone.
Yeah, I would assume someone hacked your account.
Sometimes
Again.
when you get angry, your body starts to
Yeah.
change.
Yeah, this is what 6 is turning into.
A monstrous.
Oh,
Oh,
Gross.
that's
I like that.
Putting it in in-game resources.
I
That's
forgot.
Channel
kinda
stuff.
fucking
Let's describe it.
sick, though.
It's definitely quadrupedal. Is that the word?
Yes, quadrupedal.
Quadrupedal. Lots of
Quadrupedal.
golden sigils along its forehead. Weird eyes, multiple eyes, like about 10 or 12.
Several.
A long mouth. Wolf-like and open rib cage. Very mystical in nature. Think of a beast.
It
A
looks
beast of
like
nature, a beast of nature.
almost
A beast of nature.
almost like a Vicar Amelia
It's an interior crocodile alligator.
alligator.
Yeah.
I drive a Chevrolet.
Chevrolet.
Yeah.
That-
Theater.
exactly.
Here's the thing, hey,
Yeah.
do you know how hard it is finding a picture that has like 3 of the elements of what the fuck I am?
No,
Oh,
it's a
sure.
good picture. I like it. I like
Yeah.
I
it.
It's a
found
good picture.
some of it.
It's really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so 6 stays quiet
Yeah.
and just starts transforming.
Hey, Resident Door, what's going on?
Hmm?
Yeah.
You're kinda gestures to his face.
Here's the thing, Sis can't see himself with his eyes on his face now. It's very hard to look at himself apparently.
Can you see your hands? Look at your hands at least.
Oh shit! I got 2 of them.
He kind of can't, like, it is quadrupedal, like, his arms are weird.
He's like,
It's
"That's
our
not-
quad.
You can't
that's not
see,
supposed to
but
be
are
like
you
that."
completely invisible to yourself? Can you not see a single part of you?
There's a mirror nearby. It's a funhouse mirror, but it's a mirror.
Yeah, 6 can see in front of him.
Turn your head, bitch.
6, you see
The fact
yourself
that
in the
you
mirror
can't
and
see your
you
arms
see you're
is
this
probably
monstrous.
a worrying sign.
Yeah, 6, you're a monstrous creature.
6 is gonna try to calm down, but he will get off this fucking call with Lilith.
Yeah, 6 hangs up the phone.
Alright guys, something came up. Emergency.
Are you in need of help?
Bye. No, we're good, bye.
No, fuck off. They belong to us. Hangs up.
That's
They're our friends, not yours.
He
interesting.
just looks to Sam. Are they? Do you think they are okay?
No, I mean, Audrey says they're fine.
She seemed like she was.
She
So they're
also
probably
put them to
not good.
emergency
So they're
plan.
probably not okay.
Audrey says they're fine, but also that there's an emergency they
And then-
immediately have to deal with, which doesn't match.
Those are two
I mean-
conflicting statements.
I mean,
the emergency
Audrey
was
is
they don't have
also.
enough people for the electric slide on the dance floor.
I mean, maybe someone walked in on them and they have to maintain their cover. So us showing up would be a bad thing. So in that way, it would be like an emergency they have to deal with, but us showing up would be bad. Maybe.
I guess.
Yeah. Back
I don't
at
know,
the carnival, Audrey and 6. You guys try to figure out what you're gonna do, and all of a sudden, fucking Charbroil the chef walks out. He's like, "Hey guys, got some hot burgers ready for whoa! It's now
Sorry,
that time,
this
kids."
usually doesn't happen.
Yeah, I think 6 in its form. 6 is a lot bigger.
He's like, wait a minute, that's dragon breath?
Yeah, this is new.
Oh wow. And then you see more people start to file in. It's like, "Hey Charbro, where are those burger? Whoa!" And everyone's kind of like staring in awe at you, 6. And
6 doesn't. 6 is more of afraid because like he sees himself looking as a monster, and this is what he's tried not to be for the longest time.
And Hotshot
Yeah.
kind of pushes through guys like, "What's the commotion? What's the commotion?" It's like, dragon
You
breath.
see, Audrey. Also, I'll put it in in-game resources because it's potentials, but you're all fine. That's fine.
Yes.
But this is imagine I put in a picture. Is what I kind of imagine Vortex to look like, except with Fire and Ice themed freckles.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Yeah. 6 is trying to separate himself from everybody because he's afraid.
Right now, people are like surrounding you. There's like a big crowd, and Hotshot bursts through the crowd. She's like,
Yeah.
"What is the meaning? Dragon breath? Is that you?"
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening.
Don't, Vortex, please. Our friend here is a mutant, and that is beautiful. And Hotshot like walks up to you with her arms out. 6.
God, I love Colts.
Killer.
And he just eats her.
One
Bite her head off.
one of the good ones.
No.
I could literally buy her head off it really easily.
Yeah. He's like, Dragon breath. Can you hear me?
A gravelly, almost demonic voice come out. Yes.
I feel that you're afraid. You don't need to be afraid here. As long as you're a Scorcher, as long as you're with us, and you'll always be a Scorcher, there is no need for you to have any fear here. You are magnificent.
Sis will try to go back into Dragon Breath body and not 6.
Roll to unleash your powers.
Oh boy.
Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it
I
up.
might.
Don't fuck it up.
I'm just that guy.
Yep.
Oh, nice,
Yeah, you
nice.
go back
Simply
to,
that guy.
to Dragon Breath, and she's like,
I will say there's probably still elements of that monstrous form. Like the golden marks around his neck. That was new.
it was amazing. You were truly yourself. Both that part of you and this part of you. All parts of you.
Out of character, I feel like she knows.
You want to pierce her mask and see if she knows?
You know what? I would try with my -3.
Okay.
And when
You're
I
angry, that's right.
no. And when I fail, I can't wait for her to get a
Rose.
I can't wait for her to get a question on me.
Yeah, because
Yep, there it is.
Yeah. She can get
Yeah.
a question on me.
that's the thing when you miss, it can turn moves back on them.
And she gets into your head because she is a mentalist. And Dragon Breath. And in your mind, you just feel a voice prying. It's like, who are you really? Show us who you are.
Oh God. Oh, I failed. I did fail. Let me see. Cause here's the thing. When 6 finally come into like all his powers, he will look a lot different. So like when the senior year picture was supposed to come, he was gonna look more human.
Not anymore, bitch.
Yeah. No. I think what happens is 6 goes out of that form, but he doesn't look like the normal 6.
6SG5. 65G.
Yeah.
Mach-
6 doesn't have his gray skin.
What?
He has the skin that he was supposed to have if he was just born normal, like the tan Hispanic skin. But his teeth are still the same. He has a nose.
Well, that's new.
He still has his ears. Like he still has the fucked up serrated mouth he has normally. The scales are still under there, but he looks human with the mutation still there. Cause he still got his
But
long ass
also
fucking
not.
head. Yeah,
Yeah.
his eyes are still the same, but more snake.
And Hotshot just puts her hands on both your shoulders. It's like, 6 forward. You are a Scorcher. And you just hear the crowd erupts into cheers.
Let's go.
Oh boy, Colt.
And Art's like, me next, me next.
Me next.
I don't know about Botch.
Yeah.
Audrey's mostly just sitting there as Vortex, just been like, okay, that's good. I thought they were gonna throw us out.
We'll kill you. Burn them alive. Yeah, but she's like,
You also wanna go.
Scorcher. So, and that is where the session will end.
Yay!
Yay.
I love cults, guys. Let's go.
Yeah.
Cults are great!
Yeah, Colt.
Disclaimer, cults are not good, actually. Do not
No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
If you're in a position
Cults are
where
not
you
good,
think you
not
might
for the
be
cult, please
in
do
a
not.
cult, get out of there immediately. Seek any kind of help. you
Hit
can.
them in the throat, hit them in the face, run, do everything you can.
Yeah.
Get out of this.
Well,
Um,
as someone playing
be
the
wary of
star,
your-
I feel like cults of personality are okay.
God damn it.
No.
Well, well,
Of course you would.
I don't know if there's a fucking hotline for cults.
the cult
So-
support hotline. Yeah, but it's
Cult
run by a
classic
cult,
hotline.
actually. It's secretly run by a cult. That's how they get you.
Madhouse, I'm trying to dispense
It's-
helpful information.
Oh.
you guys.
It's Colts all the way down.
This isn't a bit.
Yeah, Powered by the House does not support cults in any way, shape, or form. The Scorchers are not a cult. Just
They are a
one part of them
movement.
feels very... There's a lot of parallels to very cult-like behavior.
Anyways.
Yeah, Audrey, I hope you love the. I hope you love the picture of what Sis looks like as a monster.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think he's about like 10 feet tall and just height.
What a
Fancy.
crazy session we've had. The Scorchers have gone from world-ending, infiltrating Illuminati threat to just a mob of fucking people.
It's like, kerosene really.
She doesn't
wanted-
speak for us.
It's like, we're everywhere. We're in your homes. We're in your fucking pantries. We're in the office.
And all the other
We're
people are like,
like,
hell yeah,
we're
we are.
everywhere.
We're like,
in
yeah,
the
we are. We're just kind of
goddamn
hanging
vaults.
out, right? I'm like, no, we're here to kill. He's like, wait, Kerosene, what are we doing?
No, we're
You
gonna
were.
kill them all. We're everywhere. We're gonna unite and tear this shitty system down. What? No, we don't want to do that.
We live here. We fucking live here, Kerosene.
Yeah, and
Yeah, and only we should live here. Fuck the rest of them. Burn them out.
Blaze is like, yeah, you're talking about the apartments, right? You're talking about the
No,
apartments,
I mean
right?
the whole.
Kerosene?
No, the whole city.
Oh.
If we can manage it, the whole world.
Oh, you're crazy. Oh, she's
Oh, you
crazy.
crazy, crazy.
We need to establish a pyro-ethnic state.
oh, she's
Mason-
crazy.
Actually, I love me. You was on the same brain set, my guy.
Crazy. But yeah, so end of session.
Yeah.
How did the team grow? Did they grow? Let's find out.
I don't fucking know.
Maybe.
I'm gonna kick things off with the bestie Westie, Sam Carter. Celerity, how'd you grow today?
Let's see. This is a tough one. I want to grow closer to Lilith, but she said a lot of things today.
I want to go close to Lilith, but I might be canceled for
Yeah.
it.
This might be insane.
You're
Hey,
crazy.
what?
I
No,
think
she
she was
is
conditioned.
not.
Well, again, Sam doesn't take things from a personal perspective for influence. Like, from a professional perspective, he was explicit, like, hey, we should go in there and make things calm down. And then she always picked a
Questioned
fight.
him.
She was the one that opted.
She almost picked a fight, and then she didn't back him up on his, chill things out attempt. The thing is, I don't know that... well, no, actually, even though I didn't roll it, I think I'm going to grow into myself.
Okay.
I'm going to raise Mundane because I think Sam tried to approach this from a very human and understanding perspective,
Yeah.
as opposed to what I'm lowering, Freak. Because he tries to view the Scorchers at this point instead of like the reason they're all together is their pyrotechnics, but the reason that they had to form a community is their pyrotechnics. The reason they did form a community is to protect each other and keep each other safe, which is a very human thing to do anyway.
Yeah.
He's trying to do the opposite of othering them.
Okay. He's lowering him. It's kind of cool. It's like your freak is kind of like your standout label. So he's kind of like lowering himself to elevate other people.
Yeah. but not lowering myself really because my superior is still 3 and I don't want to move it down.
Okay, well, anyways. Mason Butler, aka Sparkplug, how did you grow today?
I think Mason grew into himself.
Okay, how do you see yourself now?
I think Mason sees himself a little less freaky, despite everything.
He feels more normal?
He feels like he can sympathize with people better. At least a little bit.
So I was gonna shift his labels.
Freak down, mundane up.
Nice. Okay.
Both at 2.
Jumping over to the Easties. Lilith, how did you grow today?
That is a good question.
Away from
Into,
Thank
understanding
you for laughing, Cash.
into prejudice.
No,
Look, I have to.
prejudice is not a label.
I think I'm gonna have Lilith grow into herself.
How does she see herself now, and why?
I think she is going to follow what happened with her sister changing her labels, and she's going to raise superior and lower mundane.
I'm gonna reinforce that. Okay.
Yeah, why not?
You know what's best.
You're becoming more like your sister every day.
Yes. Jumping over to Audrey, how'd you grow?
Yeah. Vortex grew.
Let's shut up.
Hey, wait a minute.
No. I'd say closer to 6.
Okay. 6, you take influence over Audrey if you don't already have it. I don't think you
I
did.
think I lost it a long time ago.
Yeah, but now you get it
now
back.
you got it back.
Look, joining a cultish group together makes
Yeah,
you
joining
grow
a cult
close.
with Audrey is kind of the best thing that ever happened for you guys' relationship, kind of.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the end of this particular little festival, they're like, okay, now the baptism, and they're gonna light a pool on fire.
Arcane.
Oh my god.
Arcane.
The ritual burning.
That's our Wicker Man. Audrey, you can clear condition or mark potential.
I don't have any conditions, so I'll mark some and patrol.
Jumping over to the Aegis kiddos. 6, how did you grow?
Close to Audrey.
Audrey, you take influence over 6 if you don't already have it. I believe you did.
Yeah.
6,
She
you
never
can clear
lost.
condition or mark potential.
I'm going to get rid of guilty because I did bad things to these people, but now I'm part of them.
Yeah, now they've accepted you.
Yeah,
Regardless of
I'm not
what
getting
you
rid of
do.
angry.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah,
keep
that makes
angry.
sense.
Fucking Lilith and her.
Even
They think
all the
she's
bad
right.
things you feel like you've done to the Scorchers still accept you as one of their own.
Yeah.
Do you feel helped by them?
Yes.
What's your
Oh, with my labels. Well, freak cannot be moved, and that's just stayed at 2. Danger is 3. Savior is 2. Superior 0. Mundane -2.
I will move your danger down and your mundane up.
That makes a lot of sense.
I was thinking about freak, but I'm like, no, freak wouldn't make sense. We
It
are
can't be
freaks.
moved.
We are
But-
freaks,
It's not-
and we're proud of it.
We're all freaks, and that's a good thing.
We're different.
I think being a part
we're
of
not
this
gonna
Scorcher group,
pretend that we're ever gonna fit in. So we're
being a
not
part.
awesome. In spite of that, we take pride in that instead.
Are you singing the fucking zombies?
It's.
I just noticed you've been singing it throughout the whole session. God damn it, Ava.
It's relevant.
We're
Yeah. Joining this group is gonna make me and Ava be best of friends.
because we're exceptional.
We're all except.
Yeah.
It's a good song.
It's a good song, good movie. If you haven't seen the Zombies trilogy, go watch it. It's fucking great.
We still have not.
You should watch that. And finally, Queen,
Yeah.
how'd you grow?
I think into myself.
Oh, how do you see yourself now?
Good fucking question. I don't know.
Down
It
for
sucks
the
having
call.
it sucks having only 3 labels that I can move.
No.
Uh, I think they grew more into the rebel side of themselves.
Okay.
Like,
Shift.
yeah, so I think I'm gonna do superior up and mundane down, I think.
Okay. Interesting.
Point is down for the sickness.
Quinn has all positive stats.
Well, yeah.
My god.
The lowest stat you have, you have 2 zeros in danger and safety.
I mean, I mostly moved them like that because I wanted to even it out.
I'm screaming.
But like, also, I think it's just because like, Quinn having their whole like rebel persona validated like that was something that, you know, they like to hear. I mean, it's like they're not gonna be like, you know, they still want to have their limits with like, you know, don't fucking like risk people's lives or whatever. But still, they like that. They like the attitude.
It was nice to be supported and understood and held.
Yeah.
By community.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
I
Quinn's
can't
not joining a
believe
cult.
that half the fucking team got indoctrinated.
Quinn's not joining a cult. Shut up.
I mean, you're not joining a cult, but you're definitely following an ideology.
Yeah, you joined your fellow rebels. That's what you're also with your rebels
Is
now.
is it a bad ideology
Listen,
though,
the Scorchers
Madhouse?
aren't a cult. They're just
mean-
a
Yeah,
large.
they're not a cult.
They're not a cult.
They're not
They're
a
just
cult.
they're just a mob of people.
Are
I will.
Six and Audrey in a healthy place? No.
No.
But it's like, I think the difference is like, if they were a cult, they would be trying to also get something from Audrey and Six. Like they're like,
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
yes, now that you're here, do this thing for us. Like they're just kind of like,
Because
no.
now
we
that
just-
you're here, where's the money, bitch?
They're like, we just want you
Yeah.
here. They just want you there.
Yeah.
No, they're giving us what we need.
Yeah. Like,
Building.
Aegis wanted you Six because they want you to do a job. The tribe wants you because they want you to lead them and be their shaman and their guide. The Scorchers want you just because you're you.
Like them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that nice?
People want me.
People
That's-
want you. People want you because you're you and not because of what you can do for them. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
You're saying that I don't have to be a tool for other people's agendas?
No. You can just
Yeah.
like Audrey.
Me and Audrey got a lot in common. God
Yeah,
damn
you
it.
guys are in a. You guys are. This is the worst place to send you to. But maybe the best. Who knows? We'll find out. This has been episode number 56, Menace to Society.
Wait, Mason.
57.
57. Shit. Menace to Society. Thank
Hey,
you.
man, did we forget about Mason?
Wait, did we forget about Mason?
No,
No, we did Mason.
Yeah. Huh?
no, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
Or yep, we
What?
did Mason. Yeah,
Bitch, shut
Did
up.
we do Mason or not?
What?
We did Mason.
We did.
Mason has been done. He's did it and done.
yeah.
I forgot.
Okay, never mind.
Screaming.
Asked and answered. Everyone go home.
Find out what happens next time.
You're still here?
As we pick up right where we left off in issue number 58 of Halcyon Academies and the finale of junior year's, what is this, winter term? Winter term! In issue number 58, Public Enemy number 1.
Oh, baby.
All right.
Alright, well, that's it. Bye!
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Adios,
I
fuckers.
mean,